King's College London has a long and proud tradition of delivering exceptionally high quality initial teacher training, and our graduates go on to forge successful careers in London schools and beyond. As well as offering a traditional core PGCE, we've recently embraced the new routes into teaching and forged partnerships with schools to deliver effective both non-salaried and salaried school direct routes. We specialise in the secondary age phase, and we particularly specialise in shortage subjects, maths, science, computer studies, modern foreign languages, and we also offer courses in religious education, English and Latin and classics. There are many reasons that students should choose King's to undertake their initial teacher training year. Recently we secured our second consecutive Ofsted Outstanding grade, and that reflects the real high quality of the programmes that we offer. The academic staff at the university are all former teachers, so they have that hands-on knowledge, but they've gone on to become national and sometimes internationally known researchers in their field. That marriage of theory and practice is absolutely central to our programmes and gives them the rigour that schools really respect. We have a large school partnership and very diverse, so that when you come to train with us, you'll have experience in very different settings, but very supportive settings. Quite often the mentors in the schools that we work with are former trainees of ours, so they know our programmes very well, and it helps to give a really supportive, a tight-knit community in the King's partnership. Many of our former students and our mentors come back to King's to complete master's programmes or research degrees, and we see our relationship with our students in their first training year as part of an ongoing professional relationship. Our Ofsted rating reflects our outstanding outcomes from the course. We recruit very high quality graduates, we have excellent completion rates, and over 95% of our students go on to gain jobs in their first training year. We provide very high levels of support to students that come to train with us, and that's typified by our one-to-one programme of tutorials that run throughout the year. This means that students are always well looked after pastorally, as well as being challenged to become the best teachers they can possibly be. As well as the excellent training at King's and across the school's partnership, we obviously benefit from our prime location on London's South Bank. Because we're centrally located and in the capital, it means that we have access to some of the great cultural institutions that this country has to offer. Trainees on our programmes have worked with or visited institutions such as Shakespeare's Globe, the British Museum, the British Library, Kew Gardens, the Science Museum and the Natural History Museum. In visiting these places and working with staff and educational departments there, they're able to see how education for students in the capital and London's children can be enlivened by access to such great cultural places.
I chose King's because I thought it important to go to university with a really good reputation. Also, I was born in London, but having moved outside of London for my undergraduate degree, I wanted to be back in London, and I love that the campus is right on the Thames. When I'm walking along the Thames into uni every day, I feel like you're really part of something, you're in the centre.
Because this is postgraduate, I was aware that it was going to influence where I'm going to get a job, so having a university with a great reputation is definitely going to count in my favour.
I chose King's actually primarily because it's in London. I really want to come to London. It's such a big international city and there's so much happening here all the time. It's an exciting place to be. The standard of the students, my colleagues that I'm working with, is just fantastic. They're all so good at what they do. The lecturers are fantastic too. They're so helpful and supportive. And then anytime that I say them at King's to other teachers that I'm working with on placement, or even people I meet, I can see that I've made the right choice, because it has such a good reputation and people sort of line up like, oh, King's, you're going there, wow, fantastic, you must be really good.
I have to say it's the community we have, so as a subject group we're all really close, we're all really good friends, and it's great to have that network of support. PGCs are quite intense, and actually to have a kind of family, if you like, that are all sort of encouraging one another and supporting one another makes a real difference. And also the subject tutor is just fantastic. She's really good.
I think I do RE, and I think it's quite small. There's about 15 of us, so we've really, in the first few weeks when you're seeing them every day, 5 days a week, we've really bonded and come together, and there's a real nice community, and we get on really well, and we have a WhatsApp group where we message each other every day. So it's different from my undergraduate degree because I was only in 9 hours a week, so it's a lot more difficult to develop those relationships, but they come really quickly because you're constantly seeing these people. It's like you're back in school, as it were. So I think that's what I love, and also my course tutor is so supportive. She has our numbers, we can text her whenever, and it's really, the level of support is just amazing. So that's what I really enjoy about my course.
I'm doing physics with maths, and I really like the college sessions. It's really hands-on. You're put into the shoes of the student, and some of the activities that we've done have just been fantastic. We were building rockets and setting them off with pressure pumps, and our team won. We were really proud about that. We got on the roof of the college. It's like 4 or 5 stories, so we're thrilled with that. The lecturers are fantastic. They're so supportive. My tutor's really good. I have her number, and I've texted her a couple of times when things haven't gone quite right, and she's gotten straight back to me. And then there's a really good ratio as well. There are only 16 people in physics with maths, and we have 2 tutors to us, so we get a lot of support in that way.
I think my favourite thing about the placement is it's a training school, I think. So there's people in the NQT year, newly qualified teaching year, there's people who have been at the school for 3 years, there's people who've been there for 10 years, and then there's people like me who are doing their teacher training. So I have an insight into all the different levels of teaching. It's not just, because I think it's quite overwhelming if you go to a school and everyone has been teaching there for 10, 15 years, whereas I've gone in and I can see people at each level, and I can observe lessons of teachers in their newly qualified teaching year compared to the teachers who've been there for years. So it makes me feel really comfortable and able to see all the different stages of being a teacher. I'd say go for it. I'd say it's hard work and there's a lot to do, but you're stretched without being overwhelmed, and I think that's really important, because going to a university that is so highly recognised, you can maybe feel like you're out of your depth, but you're stretched enough so you feel like you're really achieving something, but you're also given a lot of support and a lot of pastoral care in order to be able to feel like you're doing a good job.
I'd say do it, yeah, go for it. It's you learn so much, you get great support. When you go out into the school, the theory that you get in college here is so applicable. You find yourself writing a lesson plan and you think, oh wait, I need to include literacy like they were talking about, I should do this, or the SEN needs it. All sorts of different aspects. It's really practical, it's a really great course. I think I'm going to do well teaching because of it.
I think definitely apply. It's such a great community to be a part of. It's a really good university to go to. You'll be pushed and stretched and challenged, but I think at the end of the day you'll be a better teacher because of it.
Once you've made the momentous decision to go into teaching, you have the critical decision of where to train. King's, with its long tradition of outstanding teacher training, its supportive network and its wide and diverse partnership, is the obvious choice for the first training year. Please visit our website or contact our team for more details.